Hey, hey, my lovelies. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. Today is January 2nd, 2020. All right, so January 2nd, 2020. So we're already 2 days into a new year, a new cycle, right? So today we're vibrating on the number 7, just so you guys know. So we jumped from December 31st energy, which was the number 1, to January 1st of 2020, which was the number 6. And now today we're at the number 7 vibration, okay? So before we jump into today's daily vibration, first I want to thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're tuning in via YouTube, if you're tuning in via the podcast, I also want to say thank you for streaming this. My name is Kamoy, and we're doing the daily vibration today. Before we jump into the daily vibration, I have a few announcements. First, I want to let each and every one of you that these vibrations are uploaded usually every day around 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it's a holiday or if there's a lot going on, they may be a little late being updated, but 90% of the times or 95% of the times they are uploaded at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I go live on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So you guys can find me on YouTube at the number 4 Your Inner Voice, okay? Also, I want to let you guys know that we're running a monthly special. So we have 15 more slots open for the month of January for a donation of $31.73, which is celebrating all 3,173 subscribers that we have thus far. I have not checked it in a second, so I really don't know the number, but that was based on the last number that I checked. I'll check again next month, and then next month's special will be based on the number of subscribers that we have also, okay? So 15 slots is available. When those 15 slots are done this month, that is it, okay? And then we start the new special next month, okay? Not to mention that there's 3 more classes going up at the end of the month. Second round of the 13-week class will begin the end of the month, okay? So major shout out to everyone that just completed the 13-week course with me. We're picking up the second semester again at the end of the month for the next 13 weeks, okay? That is all about self-mastery, to find out what your triggers are, to find out what your fears are, to master and conquer yourself so you are not an emotional puppet to others, including your own ego, okay? So that's bending space and time and self-mastery. That's a 13-week program that is going to be for a donation of $233, okay? Then I also have how to intuitively read your cards, so your tarot cards. I have a class where you're going to be able to read all of your cards intuitively by the time that we're finished with that course. That's going to be 5 weeks. We go through all major suits in all 4 suits, including the major arcanas, okay? That's going to be for a donation of $125 for the 5 weeks, okay? And then I also have the intuitive class, how to talk to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, okay? How to tap into your higher self and communicate with your higher self. How to trust your intuition. That is going to be a 5-week class also for a total donation of $125. So those 3 things are going on. You can find all of the links to make your donation in the description box on my YouTube page. If you're tuning in via my podcast, I will have that information and how you can submit your donation at the end of this segment, okay? Now, with that being said, my lovelies, I don't know if I mentioned the monthly meditations, but if I didn't, and if I did, I'm going to repeat myself because I don't remember. We do have monthly meditations also, okay? So we're doing the full moon and new moon meditation twice a month. All right, the first one is going to be on the 10th of January, so there will not be a live Friday night for that particular night. Those are $20 donations for those meditation, private link, and we do answer questions like we do in the live chat also, okay? So we do the meditation and then we answer questions at the end, all right? So with that being said, my lovelies, we're going to jump into today's vibration, okay? I am sorry for those of you tuning in on the podcast. I usually don't shuffle the cards while I'm dual recorded on the podcast. It's just a habit. They're in my hands, so I'm shuffling them, okay? So today we're vibrating on the number 7, okay? You know how I tell you guys all the time, right? Intuitive energy is available to you all day, every day, okay? Today's no different. Your intuition is at play, all right? So we're vibrating on the number 7 today. Your intuition is on point today, okay? It is at play. It's your choice whether or not you're going to tap into that part of yourself. Understand that maybe your faith in your spirituality may be in the forefront for some people today. Inner knowing, inner wisdom, and inner strength is going to be key today, okay? It's all about the inner self today. You're going to find this sense of wanting to be in a place of peace today, so just allow yourself to be open for that, okay? Now, on the lower vibrational end aspect of things, we do have people being very hypercritical. We also have people with codependency tendencies today. We also have depression energy in the atmosphere, as well as resentful energy in the atmosphere, selfishness energy in the atmosphere, and pride in the atmosphere. So you can see some Gargamel, Hazel, narcissist, energy, vampires type behavior today. So you have to be mindful of that, okay? This week we were working on the Mercury's energy. You know, Mercury's all about communication, right? So we've been talking about communication this week, and we've been talking about your throat chakra, which is responsible for communicating, right? So as we're doing the pull today, we're going to pull from my my chakra wisdom deck today for your messages today. We're just going to do one cards today, and today's wisdom is going to be based on your chakras and just tapping into what you may need to be mindful of within your internal gateways or portals that you need to take inventory on today, okay? So communication today may not just be communication with others, but communication with self today may be at the forefront for some of you, okay? Now, we're going to start off with the wonderful Capricorns because it is Capricorn season. So we're going to do our earth signs first, starting off with Capricorns, okay? So for my wonderful Capricorns, your message today is the Five of Coins, which is throat chakra energy, okay? And the Five of Coins is all about maybe today, if you're feeling like you're a little bit insecure, or you're worried about money, or you're worried about not having enough, right? Understand that today we're dealing with intuitive energy, but we're also dealing with inner wisdom, inner knowing, and inner self. And if you understand that abundance really comes from a place from within, today you can step up, right? And let this Five of Pentacles energy know that I'm going to reverse this card. Yeah, no, I'm recovering from all of that. I'm not operating in lack today. I'm going to communicate clearly, not just to others, but to the universe of what my needs are today, okay? So that's what Capricorns are rolling with today, right? Now, for my wonderful Virgos, your message today is the King of Swords energy, which is pure crown chakra energy. This is direct connection with source. And today you're going to be rocking with some clear thinking today. Being very, I want to say, decisive about what you want. Speaking truth into situations. And because we're dealing with communicative energy today, my wonderful, wonderful Virgos, this is a good place to be because you're going to clearly communicate what your truth is and what you need and what you don't need and what you want. Great place to be, Virgos, okay? Taurus, you guys have the sacral chakra energy popping up today, and this is all about the Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands energy is about persevering through some stuff, having the courage, right? Being persistent, okay? And also standing in your faith. And I'm not talking about F-A-I-T-H. I'm talking about F-A-T-E type faith, okay? Nine of Wands with the sacral energies ask you to pay attention to your emotions, the relationships that's bringing about, and the relationships that's bringing about change today for you, okay? My wonderful Taurus. Okay, so let's move on to my wonderful fire signs. Let's start out with Leos. Leos, you guys have the Queen of Cups popping up today, and the Queen of Cups is popping up today with third eye chakra. So this is all about perceptive energy today, and with the Queen of Cups being in reverse, you just want to pay attention to your emotional capacity today. Some of you may be feeling a little bit of in emotional insecurity today, or you could be interacting with someone who's emotionally insecure and is projecting their feelings on you today, my wonderful Leos. Okay, now Sagittarius, you guys are rocking with the High Priestess energy today, which is solar plexus energy with this yellow border, and the solar plexus energy is responsible for your ego and your will. This is your intention, right? Your ego is always going to limit you, what you can and can't have, right? Your spirit, your will, aka your will, is going to let you know that you're coming from an infinite source of wisdom, of abundance, of all things. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? So just be mindful as you're operating with your intuitive nature today, my wonderful Sagittarius, that you're tapping into the deeper level of self, okay? You're pulling from a place of intention where abundance dwells, okay? Now, My wonderful Aries, today you got the death card, which is Scorpio's energy. So Aries, you could be dealing with a Scorpio today, and this is all about new beginnings, putting an end to the things that don't serve you and stepping into new beginnings and exploring new things. Okay, this is also about the changes and the transformations that could be taking place in your life today. Okay, now we got my wonderful water signs. We're going to start off with my Scorpios. You guys have the Queen of Wands energy today, and the Queen of Wands energy is also third eye chakra energy, perception, how you perceiving things. Okay, the Queen of Wands, she knows what she wants. She's been through some stuff. She's determined. Okay, she's not going to let anything or anyone get in her way of where she's headed. Okay, this is because she's learned enough. She's been through enough. Now she's gained the confidence and determination that she's need to progress forward, my wonderful Scorpios. Okay, so Cancers, today you guys have the Six of Swords energy. The Six of Swords energy is also third eye third eye chakra work, right? Perception, your imagination. And what this is saying today, my wonderful Cancers, is that you are moving past all of the hiccups that you felt like you've had to deal with. Okay, this is a moving towards smoother waters, moving towards a transition portion, like actually understanding that you're in a transformation and you have to go through all of that to get to where you are now. So be open and be mindful today to know that you've come a long way and you had to go through some shit to get to where you are today. Okay, be mindful of that. Continue to use your perception to see things the way that you want them to unfold. Okay, all right, my wonderful Pisces, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse today. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, first of all, you could be dealing with a, who's Jupiter? Who's Jupiter? I don't remember, do I have it here? I can't find my sign book, but I don't remember who's Jupiter or who rules Jupiter. Okay, I can't remember who rules Jupiter. But Jupiter, I believe, is known as the planet of the magicians, if I'm not if I'm right. Okay. What I want to say to you, my wonderful Pisces, because the Wheel of Fortune is popping up and it's popping up in the reverse, it lets me know that you guys have maybe some negative influences externally that you need to pay attention to today. So you want to definitely guide your energy today, or guard your energy, protect your energy, because you are energy vampires. Okay. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So with the Jupiter energy, this energy could be it's masculine energy, but this energy is also very perceptive energy, okay? And because it's coming in from Jupiter with that perceptive energy, and it's also dealing with heart chakra work today, you want to pay attention to what you're feeling when it comes to love, when it comes to forgiveness, and when it comes to compassion today, my wonderful Pisces. Don't soak up other people's frequency or lower vibrational energy today, all right? Remember, it's a lot of inner. You need to be able to know your inner self today as you're moving through, so you know that this is... So, for example, Pisces, if you walk into a room and you was happy-go-lucky before you got into that room, and you walk into a room and your mood changes, your energy changes, and you leave and you realize all of a sudden you're heavy, please know that that was an energy transfer, and you are now carrying somebody else's shit. So be mindful of that today as you're progressing through your day. Okay, now my wonderful air signs, for Gemini, you have the Two of Cups energy popping up today, and it's fallen as a sacral chakra card, which is emotions, relationships, and the change that's coming in. Now with the Two of Cups energy, this is all about love, this is all about partnership, this is all about attraction, this is relationships. Okay, so just pay attention to where you're putting your love today. Pay attention to the change that's coming in and the emotions that you're interacting with relationships, because we do have hypercritical energy in the atmosphere, depressive energy in the atmosphere, maybe even resentful energy and selfishness and pride in the atmosphere. So be mindful of that as you're moving through your day. Okay, Gemini? Aquarius, you got the Nine of Cups popping up in your reading for you today. With the Nine of Cups energy, that's also sacral chakra work, change, emotion, relationships, okay? And as you're dealing with that energy today, my loves, no one understands this, right? You can't change other people from being who they are. That's going to be very important for you to know and for you to understand, all right? You can only change you. So today, embrace your wish fulfilled. Ask for what you want, because we're still dealing with this communicative energy. So please ask, for what you want, all right? Be mindful of that. Okay. All right, my lovely Libras. Last but not least, you got the 10 of Swords energy popping up today. So some of you could find that there's an ending to some things today, especially when it comes to your mental and your spiritual thinking. Today, some of you may feel like you want to revisit this betrayal energy. Now this is solar plexus energy, your ego and your will. So as if you feel like you're revisiting anything from the past today, especially anything that you feel a little resentment of today, be mindful that this color, this yellow color, represents your ego and your will. Okay, or you're going to be operating out of revenge or operating out of not taking it personally. Love everybody. Like your choice. You can operate either which way you want to, but just know and be mindful. Depending on which way you go, you're gonna reap what you sow. Like either way, you're gonna reap what you sow. Okay, so be mindful of that. Okay. Now, I want to remind each and every one of you that we're dealing with throat chakra work. We're dealing with communication today. We're dealing with you being able to communicate with others, but also communicate with yourself. Today is all about the inner self, the inner wisdom, the inner knowing. Okay. So, as usual, my loves, it's important for you to not only be kind to yourself, but it's also important for you to love yourself. When someone else's opinions or someone else's love becomes more important about your opinion or your love that you have for yourself, then that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Be mindful of that. All right. Okay, my lovelies. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to listen to these daily vibrations. And I also want to remind you guys that we're live Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are interested in the meditation, submit your $20 donations. You can find a link in the description box below in the YouTube channel. If you're interested in any of the classes, please submit your donations or email me directly if you have more questions. All right. Anyone that emailed me for the classes over the holiday season and have not gotten a response, I will be responding to everything by Friday, January 3rd, because I myself have been on vacation and I'm now catching up on all emails. Okay. With that being said, do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself. Happy New Year, okay, to yourself. We're 2 days in, all right? And make sure you drink plenty of water. I'm just kind of feeling that. I feel led to tell you guys that because there's probably been a lot of drinking for the holidays. Okay. All right, my loves. I will see you guys in your next individuals tomorrow. Okay.